half? Yeah.
Yeah, see,
just half. Just half.
You just had it on the full screen.
I love it. He's like, oh, yeah, this person can buy half. And I'm like, yeah, they have the money, but they might not want to sell half.
He's like, and if he's smart, he'll do that.
Yeah. No, are you going to Mars?
There you go.
Are you wearing space pants?
Hey, we're on our way to Mars. Nobody?
Nope,
Hey. Your kids were at that VBS.
Oh, I didn't know.
That was a VBS song, yeah.
My kids would remember. We can share it on Facebook. That wasn't on video. Shucks. It wasn't on video.
That's so greasy.
There it is. Showing on Facebook.
That was recorded. Under the sound. I hope the sound is
Did
there.
you start Audacity recording?
I was going to eat both of those, and I thought this would stick to his
Did
head.
you just let the intrusive thoughts win? It did stick. Like, well done. I'll eat that one after I'm done with the neuro gum.
Josh is like he's wearing a hat.
We have to go back when we're done and see if the sound was recorded on the mic.
I heard it, but yeah. I just shared it on Facebook.
I feel
is there
sharp.
Something important on TV.
Cool,
Yeah,
collected.
It
Yeah,
does.
like I'm feeling. I'm hearing everything.
You're
right
hyper, but you're collected, right?
No, I'm like on point right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't say that. You're pretty hyped.
Yeah. No, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It helps you
No,
focus.
no. See, I saw that. I wouldn't have saw that normally.
You got your spidey sense.
You might have to move OBS over just a hair.
What's happening? What'd you
We'll
say?
be able to see the names of TikTok if you move that over a hair.
Something happening?
Yeah, we're live.
I thought you said something was something. Did you take
He
some?
can control it.
What
all
are
from
you
here.
on right now?
I can't see.
You snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just
okay.
right there is good. Yeah, we can click it all for you.
Josh, does
We've
it do
got
anything
that.
for you?
Oh, wow. Did you see those eyes? Did you see those eyes right there?
My eyes are open. With eyes wide open.
You know, I asked a question, and I was like, it probably does, for real.
Yeah.
Do something.
Welcome to
What?
this place. I'll show you
already chewing? Oh, you're eating meat.
everything.
One viewer on. Did you share it on Facebook?
No.
Did you share it on Facebook?
Under the sunlight.
Don't leave that in your car in sub-zero temperatures.
Oh, does it freeze up?
Yeah.
What
did
does?
that.
It turns into, like, you bite into it,
The
and
gum.
it turns into, like
dust?
little pieces. Yeah.
Powder.
Ew.
It eventually goes to gum formation.
Yeah.
I made a post and I said, Brett will do 10 air squats for every like shared on Facebook. Come join the live.
Listen to. Did you name
Hey,
that,
brother.
Noah? Because that's funny. That's a good title.
Yeah, he named it.
Did you see the title yet? Okay, I'm not gonna. You got to go read it.
What's going on, Phil? Thanks for tuning in on TikTok, brother.
I'm proud of you, Noah. That was a good one.
Go ahead and hit the music.
Wait, so I have to do soundboard still?
Just soundboard, yeah. We got audio or video, but you got audio.
Yeah. Go.
I shared it.
3 dudes on the mic.
I didn't have to remember how to do it. I
Hot
just
bus
remember.
taking flight.
Good. You're getting good, better.
Joey,
That's
Josh,
what you're
and
doing.
Brett.
It's a neurogum.
Talking God all night.
Did you
Last lessons too.
Yeah.
Bible stories crew. Every episode. Something fresh
He's
and
Jack,
new.
though, so.
He is Jack.
Jack?
On your feet.
He
Spreading
is.
light and
He's like
glee.
he's 70.
Joey, Josh, and
Which one are
Brett.
we going to
Talking
cover? This one?
scripture
Let's
free.
do this one.
All.
first.
You want to do all first?
They got
That's all, right?
funny
Yeah.
vibes.
Yep.
When it gets
Christian
time.
tales with pride. Keep you entertained on this holy ride.
I don't want to waste this. How long do you
Funny
chew it? Like
banter
this is a
strong.
I mean,
certain
you
amount of
just
time.
keep chewing.
Well, I'm just gonna eat some later. Can I like set it
You can set
aside
it
and
on
bring it
the
back?
Every week for the sacred song.
No, it's not cheap.
I was on your feet, spreading light and glee.
Let's see what happens.
Joey, Josh, and Brett.
Sunday morning. Hey, everybody, welcome to church.
I haven't slept since Thursday. Good news. Messages for the rest of the year are completed. I have a 52-week sermon
Here we
series.
go.
Push the button. Oh, yeah. Look at that camera.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pod Bless Podcast. We're a few guys who like to get together, share a little bit about our faith, but mostly share about tickling your funny bone with the funny things we say.
Tickling it.
I'm one of your hosts, Josh Williams.
I'm Joey Butch.
I'm RFK,
Or is it?
Wait, Junior,
Missing
right?
in-
Isn't he a
not
junior?
JFK.
Jeff.
That's a whole different.
Yeah,
illness.
that's a different
Oh,
scenario.
they're both.
And then we got Noah over on
Not
the ones and
RFK.
twos. You can
Okay,
actually
cool.
see him on the screen there this time. Oh wait, we hit all.
shot in the head.
I thought we hit just this camera.
What'd you say? Oh, don't say it again.
Where's the one that's just that one? That's what I was looking at that one for.
Sorry, everyone.
There we go. That's the one I was looking at.
Hey.
But now you can see Noah on the ones and twos. Can you give us a little wave, Noah?
Nope. We got a head nod. That'll count.
He's blocked by an arm, a bar of an arm there. But yeah, welcome to the show, everybody. We hope you can enjoy. If you're out there watching live with us, as opposed to listening to the audio later, be sure to share us on Facebook, share us on TikTok, and share us on
Twitch,
Twitch. I think that's the other one we're on.
Facebook, Twitch, Are we on Instagram?
No, Instagram doesn't
And
really do live that
OnlyFans.
way.
Share us on OnlyFans.
Holy fans.
Holy
Holy
fans.
fans.
Holy
But yeah,
fans.
share us while we're doing the live so we get some more people in to talk with us because we got some fun segments to do.
Do it.
Go to Duo, actually.
Oh, I'm
one.
sorry.
That's
I messed
okay.
it up.
Okay. We're trying out some new stuff. This seat will be filled. How was your guys' week?
Terrible. My son gave me a head cold.
Nice.
I
Sounds like it's
I don't feel sick. I just sound sick.
you sound awful.
Look
Yeah.
at, do we mean to do that?
Nope.
My arm actually like what? Okay.
How's your
Our
week going?
fourth is here.
Our fourth this year? Okay. You'll be
It's
here
been a
soon.
good week. The beginning of this year has been very contemplative, but also like I'm excited about the direction everything's going. So
Good.
just like setting the tone for the
The-
I mean, like the church
beginning
thing.
of the year, yeah.
Yeah. So been meeting with people, getting stuff together. I'm excited.
Good.
And I feel like I have access to all of my brain right now.
Good.
Yeah.
It's like what is it?
Pretty small, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as much
Limitless?
room as I thought there
The
was.
limitless pill?
Yeah, that's like the meds I take for my narcolepsy.
Yeah.
They're like
You're
a
counteracting all
mini
of that right now.
version of that. And I feel like they're like interweaving together.
I thought they might.
Yeah.
So we're trying out something
This
new
is
tonight
great.
for those of you tuning in.
I need to
A
unlock the
neuro
door.
gum. It's an energy and focus peppermint gum,
Yeah.
but it really opens up your brain and gets you thinking straight. And we had Joey try it for the first time, and it's working.
There's a
The side door needs.
there's a
unlocked.
fluidity happening that I enjoy.
Yeah, I gotta go pee too.
No, I mean
So a head cold, right? When did that hit you?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday strong.
Not fun, right?
No.
Well,
Like I said, like today
yeah.
is the first day I don't feel sick. I just sound sick.
Okay, that's good.
Like,
Well, I hope
but
you're not
Tuesday,
passing
Wednesday.
anything.
I only kissed it for a little bit.
Yeah, we did a light peck, not a.
I'm pretty sure I got it from Colin.
Hey, Court.
I'm pretty sure I got it from
Yeah,
Colin.
you can sit on the couch. Watch that cord.
Yeah.
You're all good.
you could duck under that one, but that one's still
No, we go this way.
Yeah, go behind him, and you can sit on the comfortable couch or on that chair.
What?
You sick?
Yeah, I got it from
Oh
you.
yeah, you
Come
should go
behind
this
Joey.
way.
Yeah.
Sorry. Here,
Probably.
I'm blocking.
Yeah.
Watch that cord.
You know,
It's not working.
when we were at the
We
golf
are live.
simulator and you drank my drink.
Did you take it?
Oh yeah, that was before I had thing on the.
Zach says he's got to take brain slowdown pills. That's what Zach commented.
Oh yeah,
I've said
isn't
like
that
this since
Adderall?
Tuesday.
Adderall
See, I
does
never
the opposite,
sounded
I
like
think.
that though.
So
Cooper got
have we talked about this? Where like Benadryl does the opposite for me. So like Benadryl doesn't put me to sleep. Like if I take it, it keeps me awake.
That's
And
the ADHD thing.
Um,
ADHD.
what are the gummies that
Randy
people
said I
take?
sound like throat cancer.
Melatonin.
Yeah, those do not put me to sleep.
Really?
I took some on
That should
a
help.
12-hour
How's that,
flight coming back
Randy?
from the Marshall Islands,
Oh yeah.
and I was like wired
Huh.
the whole.
And that's
Right.
the way ADD works,
Yeah.
or ADHD as they call it now. And we also have Colin joining in with
Oh, hey,
us.
Colin.
Hey.
Nice hat.
Hello. Thanks.
We put in a fancy new cam. Sorry, I was looking at that one. These are the
Oh
two.
yeah, whose is that?
That's the big dog.
Dustin.
Dustin set us up with all that.
That thing is. Look at this thing, man. Hold
Yeah,
on.
you can
Everyone.
check it out.
Yeah. Just look into the camera. Look at that quality.
Courtney,
now.
sorry, you're on there.
Look at that. Oh, sorry. I'll go back.
Oh, she's
No,
fine.
You're good.
You're fine.
I went back to not
Actually, you
My
didn't
apologies.
go back. You're hitting every button.
Oh, sorry. You're right. Duo. We're learning new tech right now.
But yeah, Joey's wired for sound right now. So anyway, we are on a live show.
I
How's
took
your
two.
week go, Colin? Going pretty good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. That was a quick week.
Nothing to no head colds like Brett's dealing with.
No,
I
I'm
just
just
read-
getting over mine.
Exactly. I told you he gave
He
it to
gave it to
me.
you. Yeah.
Told you.
I just read the comments.
Cancer
yeah.
goes through my family, Randy.
Oh shoot! Why didn't you make that real?
But I've been having a good week as well. Nothing crazy for me. No sickness. No.
Nothing.
Everybody's doing pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah, kids missed school yesterday. That sucked
Dude, the schedule is so messed up right now.
because
Yeah.
it was cold.
It's so cold, dude.
So,
I know, but why
funny
did your
story,
kids
my
miss?
kids didn't
They canceled
fully
school
understand
Wednesday.
what an NTI was.
Yeah.
Like, they actually had to go, like, to
So
virtual school.
Your kids. So you should tell people what your kids have to do on NTI day because it is not what
It's not the same thing we had to do.
it's crazy.
They have to sit in the Google Meet for this time of school.
The
Like the
whole
whole
day.
day?
7 hours?
Zoe only had 2 Google
That's
Meets because she's in
crazy.
kindergarten.
Coop-
Cooper had to sit from
that's-
9
Yeah.
o'clock till
That'd be
3:30.
terrible.
That is crazy.
So like they send home packets. Well, in
what we
Williamstown we don't have computers. Well, they have computers, but they're like the kids don't have.
Typewriters.
Yeah. So they send home packets, and the kids just do like, it's like 30 minutes to an hour max, and
Yeah.
then they're good. Like that. So that was like our experience with NTI, and then Sarah was talking about.
yeah,
that.
ours was just a packet where they were like, okay, here's a math thing you can do, and they were
Yeah.
all silly little things that like first and second graders do. So it was pretty easy.
This is real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
you
to buy
tried
some of that.
Brett's a neurogum.
Yeah.
I will
He
be.
just took 2, and he's wired.
I will be
for
preaching on this from now on.
Yeah.
No, I tried to give it to you on Sunday. You're like, not before I preach.
Because I was
I'm gonna
nervous, but
take
now we're good.
hallucinant drugs.
Wait, did that happen?
Yeah.
You're right. It did happen. I remember now.
And
Yeah,
you never.
I just came back. It entered my brain. Oh, well, yeah. So welcome to Pod Bless. Hey, Karen, thanks for tuning in on YouTube. Hello, guys.
Zach.
Yeah, Zach's commenting
He's right.
on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm like that. Like caffeine doesn't help me the way it should. My
Yeah, it
brain's
works different.
backward.
Yeah. What was it? Sometimes they would give kids with ADHD Mountain Dew because it would chill them
It
out.
would, James was like that, right? Yeah, he would. If he would drink a Mountain Dew, it would actually
I
chill
gave some
him.
to Ben the other day just to see what it would do.
Did it work?
Nah.
No.
Reverse effect.
He was wanting some of this gum. And I
normal
was like,
effect.
I'm not willing to give you a piece of this gum, little buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, who is eating salami with Nutella?
Oh, you're.
Oh, you ruined the surprise for everyone. It's Chef Brett.
We're all eating.
You
it.
are.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Yes,
you are.
we
Yeah,
are.
you are.
It's surprisingly
gonna
supposed to be the best.
It's gonna be delicious. Don't worry. It's
Don't
sweet
worry.
and
And
salty.
we have
You want
pretzels.
some?
It's going to be the Chef
Hold
Brett.
on. We'll talk about it when the segment
We
comes
can
out.
get into it.
Which, who you want to go first? You want me to?
Just let me go
I wrote
first
you
now.
down first, but
All right, we can
I mean,
go me
You want
first.
me to bring it up? It shouldn't be
Just let
open.
me go first now.
If you just showed up on time. All right, no, hit my music.
hit it.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
You missed Brett throwing this piece of salami
It
onto my
stuck
head.
right to his forehead.
He did right before the show. It was like on the logo.
I wish it was
and
on
he just
camera.
went slap.
I wish it was on camera.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? So, in my extensive research, I came up with a funny little segment. Thus, with using AI and ChatGPT to get some ideas, and then pulling some of my own ideas into that,
Okay.
we have come up with a segment called "Sermons or Stand Up."
Oh,
You seem like you're on chat something a lot.
I am on Chat everything a lot.
GPT. What does GPT stand for?
I have no clue.
I'll look it up.
Global technical.
Paranormal.
Global positioning technology.
Global
Global
technical.
prediction.
Not sure. But anyway, so we came up with sermons or stand-ups. So I'm going to read off a few different ones. I've only got about 5 or so. I'm going to read off a sermon or a stand-up quote, and then you guys have to guess whether or not it was from a comic or from a preacher.
Generative pre-trained transformer.
Really?
Yeah. Would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
That was the next thing I was
Because it
going
doesn't make any sense.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
Pre-trained.
Terminators and Transformers don't
Should
go
be
together.
chat GPT. Pre-trained.
Sure. P-O-O-P.
Go ahead, Josh.
So for those of you tuning in live, I'm gonna read off some quotes that are from people. These are real quotes, and we're gonna see whether or not you guys think it's from a preacher or from a comedian.
Okay.
Which I'm using Christian comedians and or clean comedians, so that it kind of
Do we have to guess the comedian?
Wait.
you don't
So
have to guess comedian,
Dave
but if you know
Chappelle is
it-
not on there.
Yeah.
So there will not be couch references. Yes. There will not be
No,
couch
there's
references.
a lot of good ones out there that are clean. Not all Christian ones, but there's a lot of clean ones.
Nate Bargatze's funny.
Oh, yeah, that's
And he's
true.
clean.
Yeah, that
See?
is true.
See?
He's hilarious.
I mean, he's not clean. He
Tim-
just doesn't cuss.
That's
Tim
He's
Haw-
pretty clean.
Tim Hawkins is funny too.
Tim Hawkins
Tim
is funny.
Hawkins. I've not seen him in a
Objectively.
while.
I don't know.
He's
The dude that got
geriatric.
canceled and is on his comeback, he's funny.
Shane
John
Gillis.
John, yeah, he's funny.
Anyway,
We're single-handedly bringing Bud Light back.
Who's bringing about Shane is
Shane.
on his
Shane
shoulders bringing that. Yeah.
So here comes the first quote, and you guys can let me know if you think it's a comedian
Okay.
or a preacher.
Okay, hit
The
me.
only thing I'm exercising is the right to eat carbs. This was said from a stage and or pulpit. Which do you think?
I'm gonna say preacher.
I'm gonna say preacher.
The only thing
going.
I'm
hope-
exercising is
I
the
hope
right
it's
to
a
eat
preacher.
carbs.
You don't know the context of the joke, Colin. I'm gonna go comedian to
You're
be
comedian?
contrarian.
This is a clean comedian, Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, Jim Gaffigan's funny.
Gaffigan?
Jim
He's clean.
Gaffigan's funny.
Yeah.
He's clean.
Yeah.
He's got
I've
like,
seen a
he's
bunch
got
of
like
his stuff.
13
And
kids.
and you thought there were no good clean comedians.
He's just shy of being Mormon. So, next
For real.
quote. Here comes
Which
the
is
next one for
Catholic.
you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but Jesus took naps. Let's be more like Jesus.
That's a preacher also.
That was either a preacher or from Louis C.K.'s set when he had the Bible out.
He did have the Bible on one of his sets. It was a good one, too.
That was it was interesting.
sacrilegious
It was interesting. It was yeah.
What's
I'll
that
give
you're
it
saying, preacher? You're saying preacher as
Read
well?
one more time.
He said, I don't know who needs to hear this, but Jesus took naps. Let's be more like Jesus.
Country of origin.
It was Martin Luther King.
No.
America.
It was a preacher. That's a preacher.
Best.
That's
clean
definitely a
comedian.
It is definitely a preacher,
Hey.
Mark Batterson.
Should I know who that is?
Probably
Mark
not.
Patterson.
Mark Matterson.
Batterson. Batterson.
Hold on, looking him up.
Here comes the next one at you. I love my kids, but sometimes I wonder if they're secretly trying to kill me, like long term, with stress.
Comedian.
It's a preacher.
I'm gonna go comedian.
Okay. We will go with comedian Nate Bargatze.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm very bad at this game.
It's okay. You don't have to be good
he's
at it.
he's very very funny. Then the SNL sketch was amazing.
He is
Yeah.
Him with the
His podcast was really good as well.
The-
Nateville, or
I like the
Nateland.
Revolutionary.
the Revolutionary War was great, and so was the water slide one. Have you seen that
Yeah.
one?
I like
Oh,
the,
dude.
the reality show with the chefs.
Oh,
Right. He
and
made
I'm
the
sorry.
soul food. He's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to, to win.
His sous chef comes out, and he's also white, and he's like, and I am sorry. Like they just
Okay.
continually apologize.
Here comes the next one. Ever notice the people who are blessed and highly favored always have the longest prayer requests? Have you
Preacher.
ever noticed the people who are blessed and highly favored always have the longest prayer requests? Preacher or comedian?
Why
Well,
would a preacher
comedian.
say that?
I don't
Comedian.
like. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to be a.
Yeah,
I don't like
comedian.
that as. I hope
if
that
it's
wasn't
a preacher, it's probably Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
It was. Is anybody,
Joey.
Randy's commenting in with preacher on a different one. Mom or Karen says
Joey, didn't you say that?
No, I
he
didn't
wrote
say-
some good books.
Who wrote good books?
The first guy that you didn't know,
Oh.
Mark Batterson. So this one is preacher John Gray.
Okay, John, you're getting.
Ever
looked at.
notice the people who are blessed and highly favored always
looking
have
them
the
up.
longest prayer request? Number 5, and here's your last one, so you guys can decide what it is. I've kept it
Oh.
pretty even. You know who he is now.
I do now.
I seen his face.
His. Never mind. The first thing that comes up with him, he's a preacher, but the first thing that comes up is internet personality. So that should tell you a little bit about.
Here comes your last one. So you guys out there online, let us know what you think this is. I may not be perfect, but Jesus thinks I'm to die for. Comedian or preacher?
That's a corny preacher line if I ever heard
I was
one.
gonna say preacher.
I may not be perfect, but Jesus thinks I'm to die for.
That's a comedian.
No.
This is from a comedian. Brett
Who?
got one.
Who was it?
It was unknown. It
Oh,
left
wait,
it
no, no,
unknown
wait
on
a
that
second.
one when I was
Doesn't
looking
Wait
it
a
up.
Half a
second.
point.
Wait a second.
Now, when I was doing this research, I did go in and watch about 4 to 5 different sermons of Joey to see if there was any
Good content. And there wasn't.
content to throw
Anything
into this mix.
redeemable or usable at all.
Because I was wanting to use it to see if Joe even knew he said it.
Yeah.
But out of the 4 or 5 that I found, I know he's done it once at least, and said something that could be considered a comedic line.
Sometimes.
Which everybody laughed at a lot of the things you said, but it still worked.
Thanks for listening, man.
Yeah,
That means a
I
lot.
tried. I
Thanks.
didn't like the live or anything, but I did watch it.
Yeah.
I did fast
I
forward
didn't like
to the
it,
parts.
but I watched it.
I did fast forward to the parts where I assumed you were going to say it, and I was pretty spot on for like where
We
you
know
would
each other
use-
well enough.
Well,
Yeah.
like just preaching in general of like, this is usually where a preacher would say, so in my real life,
Yeah.
and like try to make a little quirky
Connect.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talked about your kids in one, but it didn't like hit
I-
as a comedic
Yeah.
line. And then there was the part where you were on stage with Brett's wife wrapping the present
Oh yeah.
just this past Christmas and
Yeah.
stuff, and like making an illustration.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Illustrations.
But
Those
it
are
didn't
fun.
really work for a one-liner type.
That there was nothing from that one that would have been a one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really can't wrap presents. So are any of you good at wrapping presents?
Oh yeah.
No.
Are you really,
I'm not great, but I'm good.
Colin?
I'm decent. I'm just really slow.
Does that check out, Court?
That's what makes you good at it if you're
Right.
slow.
All right. It's very. She says very slow.
But how is he at wrapping presents?
Take some neurogum.
Not very good.
What?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stir up. Yeah,
You're great, baby.
Don't get her anything.
you're
show her
great.
how to-
You're great. man.
That's fine. I'll remember that next year when you're like, help me wrap all these Christmas presents.
You didn't give
You
her a
didn't
Christmas
deserve
present.
anything.
Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Let's hold on. Is there a camera angle for this?
That's a lie. I was there when he bought something for you.
Yeah. You were, and you made me take them back.
But anyway,
Awkward.
but that's my story. What you got for us, Joey?
Oh, you done?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
You got his music, Noah?
hit it.
Sorry, Noah's TikTok. Sit down and listen up to what Joey's got to say.
Let's see if I have this on my phone, so I don't have to.
Which one is yours?
No, wait. Oh yeah, you can do that. Sorry. I got the story on my phone, so I don't have to move that. All right, so you're talking about preachers and comedians, and
Yeah.
I thought I'd keep talking about preachers a little bit too.
Cool.
Did you? Well, there was an inauguration on Monday. We have a new
What?
president.
For
I know,
what?
Right?
President?
Yeah, the president. Yeah.
CEO?
I thought the vice president was Monday.
That'd be funny if they did them in different ceremonies. Like, all right, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll do the president. So there's an inauguration. And there was it was inside because it was really cold, and there was a lot of like. When they opened it up, there were 2 people that prayed, and then when they closed it, there were 3 people that prayed. And I was like, man, I like prayer. It's a lot of praying, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all from different like denominations or sometimes different religions. There was a rabbi, and
I did see the one where she really bashed him.
that was not at the inauguration.
Okay.
That was at
Church
a
service or
church service after that. And I haven't seen that yet, but I've heard about it.
It's cringy.
Is it bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's bad.
Cringy for everybody or just
No, just for all of us.
Oh.
All of us Republicans or whatever you would call us. Free thinkers.
oh my goodness. Okay, so the inauguration happened, and they had these 3 people pray at the end, and someone someone got up and prayed. I don't remember who it was, and then there was another guy. He's from Detroit. His name is I have it down here. Lorenzo Sewell. Sewell. I don't know how to say it
Sounds
correctly.
good to me.
He's a preacher
strike me as
from
a church
I think he's from Detroit.
Okay.
Preacher there, and then there was another preacher, but he was very.
Do they even have
Churches in
Churches in
Detroit.
Detroit?
Yeah, that's all they have anymore. There's no more houses, just churches. But he was very charismatic. He was definitely clearly influenced by like Martin Luther King. Like he was definitely given "I Have a Dream" vibe. So much so that like my oldest daughter looked up and she's like, "That sounds like the speech from Martin Luther King," because they just learned about it that week. And I was like, "Well, it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day." So
It was.
and he was clearly like hearkening back to that real big bolsterous prayer.
Yeah.
And afterward, I was like, "Man, that was like he put on a little bit of a show there. That was something else." And Noah brought something to my attention today that happened. So I don't know if you guys know about like Bitcoins. I don't understand Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I don't quite get it. It's something that they mine, and there's only so much of it. But
It's all
also,
digital.
it's all
Yeah.
digital, so it's not real. So I have no clue what gives it actual value. And like, there's legitimate ones and illegitimate ones, and like,
Yeah, it was the Hawk 2 a girl did one and took everybody's money
but I don't even understand like people. So people bought those,
Yeah.
and she just cashes them out.
of the stock. It was
And
like a
that's
stock
not
trading
theft?
thing.
No,
It was.
if
Yeah,
you-
she's in trouble.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought you could sell it. I mean, you could sell stock.
Yeah,
You can, but it was kind of a bait and switch.
But
type
I don't
of
think
deal.
it was. Don't you have to be on the stock exchange
Yeah.
to be in order
Oh,
to?
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But apparently,
I'm talking about.
me neither. But apparently, you can just start a Bitcoin, or they call it a meme
Mining,
coin for
yeah.
them. But like, it's a whatever. So like, I'm pretty sure like Donald Trump just made a coin like after he got inaugurated. But right after the inauguration, this guy prays. He's obviously on a national stage.
Yeah.
He announces the launching of his meme coin.
Not on stage, but
No, but like
afterwards.
directly
after. Yeah.
So
Took a social
turning
media
heads again
platform.
shortly after his meme coin announcement after leaving the stage.
Yeah.
So he made it like directly after it, and this is what he said: the crypto community was kind enough to send me $sign Lorenzo. So I have permanently locked my tokens into a liquidity pool so that I will never sell in the community, but rather just earn fees as our token continues to flourish. So
To the moon.
yeah, diamond hands.
So he said, "Amen," and then he said, "That prayer was brought to you in part by."
Yes. So basically, so I want you to
That's
be able
the
to see
Doritos prayer of the week.
Yeah.
Stone Cold Lock of the Century of the Week. So in a video attached to the post, he asked followers to do him a favor and go and get that coin to help him accomplish what he called God's vision on earth.
That's exactly what he did.
Hold on. There's a quote. The quote is, I want you to be able to see that politics become manifest, not just in a way where we're praying over political gatherings, but where we're seeing us become, where we're seeing us become the hands and feet of the Lord Jesus Christ. Would you help me? ? There's some grammar in there I'd like to fix.
A private airline,
So
private jet. That's what it was.
and I don't know this man. He could have the best intention.
Yeah.
He could. Is it fishy? I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a little fish happening there. Like there's a little, you can smell a little fishiness there.
Brought to you in part by.
Yeah.
What was weird was he's trying to get as close as possible to Elon Musk.
Right. Well, yeah. So my
Get Elon
bigger.
in like coin.
Yeah, right.
How do you feel about this guy? It doesn't make a difference. He's doing what he's doing, and
Yeah.
it's like whatever. I probably would not go buy the coin. Let me just put that out there.
But you don't know how those coins work. So it
I
makes
have
sense
no
that you
clue.
wouldn't.
So yeah. But where do you think it becomes inappropriate for not just pastors, but especially pastors, but also like leaders to use their influence?
So it's the classic
for certain gains.
the classic Christian bookstore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like, oh, hey, what's popular right now? And we've done this several times on the show of like, oh yeah, Doritos is cool. Let's
Yeah.
make it Jesus-O's.
Yeah.
or something
Yes.
like
Yes. But
those.
where would it be wrong? So, like, first off, do you think he's in the wrong for doing that? Like,
Yes. Right after your prayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he's using his clout on something that wasn't in his church. I mean, he's a preacher. He wasn't doing it in the church or right after the prayer. He just used.
He
the
did
clout.
link it directly to his church, though,
Yeah.
and be like,
Oh,
"Hey, we're going to
for-
build our church with this."
For
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do something like that, I would say that should be like walk up on stage and then you say that and then you do your speech and then
You're saying lead with that,
Yeah.
so that you doesn't feel like you're deceiving people, like a bait and switch.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, at least then it wouldn't
Yeah.
feel like you're sponsoring your
because
speech.
genuinely, I thought his prayer was really, really well done and like compassionate.
Yeah.
And like he's clearly a charismatic figure.
Yeah.
But like that can be manipulated too, and like people from the beginning of time, people have been being taken advantage of by people who are just bolsterous.
Well, and it's
Right.
something
Yeah.
that I wouldn't have done. I'll say that. Now, I do
Yeah.
feel that it's wrong. Like for me to do it, I would never do it because it would be taking advantage of people, and that's just something I can't do,
Yeah.
like mentally. But for him to do it, I'm like, I'm not giving him money.
Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm like want to call him and be like, take this down immediately.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
don't know.
televangelists have been doing it for.
But that bothers
centuries.
me a
You know what I'm
lot
saying?
too.
Well,
Like,
it bothers me, but it's like, yeah, they're still doing it.
Uncle Baby Billy's Miracle Elixir.
Baby bubble, or see, when
Uncle
Baby
Baby
Bill-
Billy's Miracle
Bible
Elixirs.
bunkers.
Bible.
Oh,
yeah.
have you seen the Bible bunkers?
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Bonkers. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Bible bunkers.
I'm
created
assuming
the-
that he was vetted, so I'm assuming that they knew
I don't know, man. The way the government stuff works, I don't know who's vetted and who's not.
that they knew that he
Great
had
question.
other proprieties.
Proprietors?
Priorities.
Priorities.
That's the word.
Papayas?
You screwed us
You need
all
another
up.
piece of gum.
Yeah, give him another piece.
I haven't.
But yeah, I feel like a lot of people take advantage of stuff like that constantly. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, it's wrong, but he's not breaking a law.
So for us, I think sorry, go ahead.
I feel like they knew that he was
going to
Yeah.
do that.
Gonna
push
do
that.
it.
For us, I think we have the convenience of being like, oh, that's wrong, and not falling prey to it.
Right.
My big issue with that and like televangelists, stuff like that, is the people that do fall prey to that are the most like at risk.
Right.
Like, and it's predatory. Like
Right.
it's legitimately like there are some people I can think like people who they don't mean they want to do good and they
Yeah.
want to help.
Well,
But they're just not. Maybe they're too trusting, or maybe they're older and it's easier to trick
Right.
them, or maybe
well,
they're
and with technology, you can do
Yeah.
it so much
and,
easier.
And there are people on the edge that are just socially awkward enough
Yeah.
that they can get taken advantage by
See,
that. And I always want to stand up for those people because I'm like, no, like,
well, that's what I feel
That's
even
wrong.
before technology. So back when tent
Yeah.
preaching was going on, like snake oil guys would come
Yeah.
in, or even in old westerns, there would be a
Yes.
snake oil guy who come in. This is going to heal everything,
Elixirs.
and
Yeah.
trick them into believing it, and then take off after they sold them some
yeah.
like
And so like
mercury or something.
there's yeah, you're right. And like in the best case scenario, it was just some flavored water and it didn't. In the worst case, it was
Yeah.
Radium or lead
Our
and like it
favorite
kills you.
televangelist.
Yes.
What's his name?
Help me.
We've talked about him and blessed him and everything.
Jim Baker.
Jim
Yes,
Baker.
selling the silver chloride or
when COVID first
Yeah.
started, he said it would cure COVID.
and the government was like, hey, you can't You can't do that. Like
He sold a lot.
that's illegal, my man. Yeah. What?
It would just like, yeah, he did sell a lot.
Did you buy some?
I didn't.
You bought stock.
I know people that may have.
Really?
I bought the Elixir coin.
I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah.
So
there's
that's where I
always
get. I'm not necessarily as mad at him. Yeah. I get frustrated because I think of the people group that's most likely to be taken advantage of, and they usually don't have the expendable income either.
Well, that
and
was
so they
even-
take them for like money they need to survive.
So even the Hawk 2 girl that did that, there was people that
Yeah.
come up, I put my whole life savings
Yeah,
into this
and
coin.
it's like,
and then other people look at it and say, you trusted her, this girl who got virally famous for saying something vulgar, to like, oh, her
You
idea is
deserve
going to
it?
be great.
but no, but like not everybody has the
No.
same mental. Like
Right.
this is gonna sound. I don't mean this to sound mean.
I think
There
people
are-
just have weak times.
And-
And
but-
not all of them are going to go that route, but some of them have weak times.
There are different levels of like adult functioning too.
Yeah.
And like there are people who can live as an adult and take care of themselves and provide a living, but that also are more susceptible to like to predators. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that sound mean?
I mean, it's true.
I don't know.
Whether
Does
it's
that sound
mean or
terrible?
not.
Like that. That's the real thing. And like those are the people that are going to get caught up in this.
Yeah.
And so like I feel bad for them, and they're like, oh, that's the last $12,000 I had, and I sent it to this coin, and now it's gone. And then they live off. You know, it's the rest of their life's terrible.
I wonder
So,
if something's wrong with Facebook. I'm going to send a comment.
but I don't know. I don't know him, so I don't want to pass too much judgment. But
No, maybe he's gonna donate every penny to.
Yeah. yeah, he could legitimately
Yeah.
use that
Yeah.
to like, hey, I'm going to
That's
help
true.
rebuild Detroit, and like we have homeless shelters that need money, so why not? Like the counter angle is people are doing this to make money, so we might as well do it to use it for good, and I get that too. So I'm not trying to pass judgment on him. I just have some reservations.
Yeah,
But
I do too. So we got to get this wrapped up. Reservations.
wow,
It was,
yeah, well
it was a
done, well
lame
done,
joke, but it was
well
a joke all the same.
this stuff is great.
Yeah, the neurogum.
You
Yeah.
think it's a placebo thing?
No, because I tested that.
I feel clear.
I did a blind placebo on myself.
How'd you do that?
I gave it to you, and you flipped out. No, I've been trying it out. On
He's been
small
giving
doses.
it to Ben.
No, we talked about
It's
that
like
earlier.
an extra piece of gum, a energy gum. Which one do you feel better?
Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Double
Why is this
blind.
one a circle? Don't worry, just chew it.
No, I'm not. I'm anti-jittery. Like
Yeah,
I'm.
I know.
I
yeah,
feel
you
like
don't get the jitters from it. It just gives you a good, like, hyped up and clarity.
You
I
know,
told
like
you, I get a lot of work done when I pop them in.
when you wake up early, and like or in the middle
When
of
you
the night.
wake up in the morning feeling like P Diddy.
No. So when you wake up
Exactly.
and you drink,
like the Diddy.
Kesha, was that Kesha?
I think so.
Yeah, it definitely
Yeah.
was. And you drink like cold water. It's like the
Yeah.
first, and you can feel it, and it like kind of wakes you up, clears you out.
I don't ever do
Feels
that.
like that in my brain.
I never wake up and drink water. I don't know.
You should try that.
Probably so.
Gross.
Am I talking fast?
Probably we all are. Somebody saying that?
You're-
Oh, Dustin Clark coming in saying that was mean.
Oh, he's making me feel bad. Brittany Barry joined us. Hey, Brittany. Anybody know who that is?
Oh no. That's
All
just-
right.
They just tune in on
Well,
TikTok.
hey, nice to have you.
So
We're talking about. I don't know if he's a mega preacher. I have no clue how big his church is, but
it's hard to say.
I don't know. I feel like
Good
if
that you did your research.
if you have that much influence, I think you should be really careful with how you use it.
Right.
Like even at our like just from an individual church level, like I try to be really careful. Yeah, like try to be really careful with when we ask for help. Like
Yeah.
we do stuff like we did with North Carolina. Like
Yeah.
I want people to know and trust that when we ask for that
Where
it's all going to
them.
a good place. It's going to them to get to help.
Yeah.
There's we can take out red tape and stuff like that, but also they can trust that we're not going to throw them some fake or frivolous cause
Dustin
that's going to
coming
waste
in.
money.
The camera quality is looking great.
The
guys.
camera does look great. Look
Thank
at this
you,
one.
Dustin,
Look
for
at this
setting
one
that
right
all
here. Look at this camera, Dustin.
Just get that one.
Man, look at that camera. Boom.
We got a Chef Brett for tonight.
Wee wee.
Wee wee. Oh, he's gonna find that one.
In his defense, that was
Ladies and
buried.
gentlemen, prepare your
Save this.
bellies for Chef Brady.
Got plenty of tip left over.
Oh. Oh yeah, I need to put mine on a paper too.
Does it make you more funny?
Am I funny?
No.
Looking.
Looking.
His face is going.
Am I doing it?
No.
Am I?
Did you? What did you do to me?
Why is your face drooping? That's weird.
Why is everything vibrating?
That's what he said. He's like, my temples are vibrating.
No, the first like 45 seconds, weird.
So what's your
Then I
Chef
level
Brett
up.
for tonight, Brett?
I don't remember the guy's name on TikTok,
Ah.
but I went through
You need more
hours.
gum.
Went through hours of video to
Hours
find
of video researching,
research.
Nice.
deep diving.
I mean,
I
this
didn't
piece
just-
now.
It's been sitting there for a minute.
And
That
that's
was,
what
that was on my
forehead.
head. He just went, whoop,
That's
and
his
it just
temple salami.
smacked right onto my.
It's like, why is my temples are tingling? No, Joey, that's a salami. I just.
That's the grease from the salami soaking into your scalp.
Salami's so good.
But anyway, I did hours of research,
Hours.
and he said that this was the best combo he's ever had.
And this is a guy that generally does a bunch of weird combos.
Yeah.
Does he always pair specific things?
No.
So it's just random all the time of
Combos.
people writing in saying, hey,
Hey,
try this.
try
One of the
It's
best
not
snacks
gonna
ever.
be good.
Right?
What was it?
Combos are one of the best snacks
Oh, yeah.
ever made.
Well, that's not mixing anything. That's just combos. It's just pretzels and
A
flavor.
combo is a combo.
Oh.
The one
It's all-
that he seconded, I was going to do tonight, but I didn't.
We'll save it for
what
next
was it?
week.
No.
What is it?
It was,
Like, you idiot. No, of course not.
Another flaming hot something?
Who told
Yeah.
you you could speak?
Oh yeah.
Every
Flamin'-
flaming hot stuff is.
flaming hot cereal.
No.
Wait,
Never, ever.
Just a
ever.
bowl of Flaming Hot Cheerios with milk?
Yeah, and you eat it like cereal.
Nope. Not doing that either.
I would-
I'm not a
I
big
would
milk guy, though.
It's got to be
Yeah, let's do
lactate.
it.
That's
So
But yeah.
tonight,
Wait, so what are we doing?
Are they canceling flaming hots? They canceled. Was the red?
Red Hots.
No. The chemical that they.
Oh,
Red dye.
dye.
There's still lots of red dyes. They can
Well,
use.
yeah, but the one they use for flaming hots is
Oh,
that
this
red
looks-
dye.
this
So
is
we're putting Nutella,
yeah, I won't make your guys.
Nutella, hazelnut chocolate on salami.
Yeah, and you
Here,
know how
I'll
you
do
like
it.
a cream cheese roll up.
Yeah,
Salami me up.
I'll do it. But
You have to.
I don't think
You're
it's gonna
on
be
the
good.
show. We gots to do it. You want a piece of salami? You want some, Noah? You want some?
You want
Are
some
you
sal-
allergic
you want
to
some salami?
hazelnut? Salami.
Some salami.
What about some flaming hots with salami and Nutella?
Or flaming hots with cream cheese and salami.
Actually,
How much Nutella should I
do
use?
this all the time where I take meat at
Not
the
that
house
much.
and just eat it right out of the package. But I never do Nutella. So
Roll it up.
I did lick that knife, guys. I apologize. But I'm not the one with a voice like Brett's. So,
Of an
so if you're
angel.
at home and you have Nutella,
Is that like Fergie and Jesus?
It's like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus. I'm going to the everyone cam. I'm gonna hold
you want
this
to go
up.
to the everyone cam?
All right,
we
so
can
this
see
is
it
what
all
we're
at the same
doing
time?
here. Oh, it's not on it's not on autofocus.
Yeah, it's all right. But yeah,
Okay.
you can kind of see it. Salami and Nutella. Looks like a
Salami cheers.
Last
two.
time I did this to them, everybody was sick the next day.
Wait, you did this? Oh, last time we ate stuff on the show?
Remember?
Is this something we really want?
I think we should tap
Dink it.
salamis and eat this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Yep, just as weird as I thought it was gonna
That's
It's
good.
not bad.
Salty and sweet.
Uh-huh.
be. Yeah,
Texture's funky,
Not really.
yeah, that's what's throwing me off.
but I don't taste the salami. I just taste Nutella.
I like it. I like it a
Okay,
lot.
so you need another piece of salami.
Yeah, I did 2 pieces of salami. Want a pretzel to cancel out?
Yes.
Dude, the pretzel and the Nutella is so good.
I never get Nutella.
That wasn't bad. I would eat those. Like if those were at a party,
I feel
I'd
like I
eat 2 or
haven't had
3
a
of those.
pretzel in forever.
You should just do it at a party and don't tell people. They'll just see it and be like, oh, what's this?
Can we talk about how pretzels are superior to chips in every way?
What's your favorite combo? Will you hand me a pretzel? Joe?
Here, you can just
My
have
favorite
this
what?
Your favorite combo.
combination of dipping
Of like-
things.
Of anything, like for a snack?
So I'll give you an example. My dad's, Carl knows this. My dad's was pretzels, but they had to be pretzel rods and
Okay.
milk.
Sticks.
Milk.
The cigarettes.
What?
I'd put them in his cup of glass of milk.
Or he would bite them, or he'd bite the pretzel and mix it all in his mouth.
I'm gonna try that.
Dad would put cornbread in buttermilk and drink it.
Yeah,
and eat
because
it.
you always get
Yeah,
the.
I think our grandpa used to do that.
Where do you get buttermilk?
and-
From the store.
I've never
Yeah.
even like.
You don't
just
get a
didn't-
chug of buttermilk?
I've never.
You do that to make cornbread,
It's
biscuits.
the yellow one, I think. Like the yellow lid.
There's a yellow one, and then a lot of times it's green at the place I get it.
What's my favorite combo?
Buttermilk is gross.
You mean like a weird one, not like a chips and salsa, but like an odd combo? Yeah.
My cousin Nick once put mustard on chocolate chip cookies.
Lay's potato chips dipped in mustard is really good.
Edie dips
Yeah.
everything in ketchup.
Yep.
She takes pretzels. She takes chips. She takes.
We used to
Whatever
do
she
chips and ketchup.
Chips in mustard's way better than ketchup. Ketchup's too strong.
Cool Ranch
Ooh.
Doritos and sour cream.
I-
That's a lot of flavor. We
I would
did
try
figure
that.
out through a chef Brett, Flaming Hot Cheetos and
Cream cheese.
Cream cheese
So
is
try it.
amazing.
Just it.
When
trust
Dustin,
us.
Believe that.
actually Dustin
It's
that's
so
commenting
good.
in,
Dustin is like addicted to that stuff.
he said to tell Joey to drink buttermilk. It is good. Like you mix it to make butter to make buttermilk biscuits.
Oh, it's not
and-
for drinking.
Well, you can. My dad did. He would put cornbread in it and eat it like a snack.
Is it like richer than regular
It's
milk?
much richer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, for cooking, oh, it's a must. Got to have it for all that stuff.
The other one my dad used to do would be like birthday cake. If we had birthday cake
Yeah.
left over and milk.
Just pour it in.
Now that makes sense to me. I mean, yeah. But
Yeah.
this is delish right here.
Pretzels and yeah, I might have to get me a thing of Nutella. It's pretty dope. But yeah, I remember Dustin. He did the flaming hots and the cream cheese that time, and he was like, "Hey, can I see that bag?" He was like,
He was running the computer, I think, that night.
yeah, he was running the computer that night.
I had to clean the keyboard.
Michael does mustard and
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles.
That's probably good.
Yeah, when you cook them and stuff, that could be good. Yeah, I could see doing that. Was it
you
boiled
ever-
egg? And
I knew a kid in college that would eat bricks
We
of
should have had the
ramen.
hard boil. That's next week.
He would eat bricks of ramen like uncooked. He'd just open them up and just
My
eat
kids
it.
do that every day.
That's
Sure you
messed up.
Come back for next week.
What are we doing?
Hard boiled egg, peanut butter, and jelly.
I'll try that.
Wait, how? What?
Like with the yolk still?
How does that?
With the yolk?
Yeah.
How does?
Maybe it's egg whites.
No, I bet that's good.
I know.
I think
it's
it's I think it's just cut in half and
You've
then
had
peanut
it?
butter.
you
and
put
jelly.
peanut butter and
Oh.
jelly on anything.
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna make
true.
it good. Sweet.
Put some bacon on peanut butter and jelly. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that is good.
You're welcome.
Sorry, that was a mouthful of Nutella. Should have not hit that all at once.
I love Chef Brett.
Yeah, Chef Brett's our fun.
Joey
We've not
texted
done
us
one
at
in a minute.
9:00 in the morning. Was like, "Hey, we need a chef bread. I'm hungry."
I've been eating all day and
I
then I
was like,
forgot to eat
dude,
dinner.
it's not even breakfast. You're saying we need food for 9:00 tonight.
And you knocked it out of the park.
You did hit it.
Peanut butter and pickles.
Peanut butter and pickles. I've heard good news. But
Have
I've
you
never
seen
tried it.
Jimmy John's has a pickle sub now?
Yeah.
No bread.
Yeah.
They cut a huge pickle and put the lunch
up
meat and
your
everything on it.
Yes, it is. I love pickles.
That's too much pickle,
That's the
bro.
carbs.
I love pickles.
Colin used to go get those Big Mamas right out of the store.
Oh, do you drink pickle juice?
I used to, yeah.
My kids
I
do
quit.
that. I kicked it.
I've been clean for a while.
Yeah,
now.
man.
At least a week.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hydrates you, right?
Yeah.
That's supposed
It's
to.
supposed to be good for like muscle cramps, right? That's what I've always
Yeah.
heard is like if you cramp up often, drink pickle juice.
What I used to have just an addiction to salt. I say used to. I still do.
That I think that means you're not getting enough salt.
Well, like when I was a kid.
It's going to mean Betis.
Well, the biggest part of it is my kids would like try to find it out when we were salting for snow, and so they're picking up chunks of it. I'm like, oh, it's salty, and I was like, no, that's got chemicals like the ice melt.
You should not
Yeah.
eat that salt.
And then I look at Kelly, and I was like, when I was a kid, I would get Dad's rock salt and just crunch it all. I found the bag and was just getting it out of the bag. I was like, ooh,
That explains
Now I
absolutely
get
loved
it.
it. I would be at school in middle school, and I
You
would get
can't eat that.
You know the packs of salt that you would get for your lunch, and you
No.
pour it on there.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
was doing them like dip. I would put a pack of salt in my mouth and just chew on it until it dissolved in my
Are your
mouth.
gums okay?
They're here. I loved salt.
He's like
man.
just got to pack a lip.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
a
I would do
salt-
that. I wouldn't open it. I would just put it in there and chew it in the paper, and it would gradually
Oh,
give
that's
me
even
salt.
worse.
No, it's like a Zen or something.
a sin.
But salt, yeah, it was a sin. I felt dirty. But yeah, I do still love salt. I did switch to pink Himalayan salt lately, though,
It's good, but
pretty
I've
good.
also heard it doesn't have the same nutritional benefits.
as regular
Have
iodine.
you
it
gotten,
grinds
have
up
you
in my
gotten to
grinder.
hit the rock with it?
Oh,
like
no.
chip it?
No,
on
I've got
stuff?
it in a crank little,
Oh, okay.
like a little grinder.
Have you seen those giant, like people
Yeah.
get just the giant
as
rock?
a lamp?
Yeah.
And then they'll like lick it or break pieces off of it.
That'd be you.
Yeah, I could do it. Kelly'd be like, "Why is this on our kitchen counter?" I'm like, "Shh, it's okay." Don't worry.
Hey, why is Josh licking the lamp?
Just holding it, biting a chunk off. I do love salt.
Josh, how'd you get electrocuted? Well, I was licking the lamp. And
What had happened was
Well, you see, what happened was. So yeah, good Chef Brett, man. So we're gonna do one next week. We've not done Chef Brett's in a bit.
I'm down for
It's
some
gonna be a
Chef
new
Brett.
Down to
stint for
clown.
the new year.
Down
to
to
get
new
the-
year, new us.
Get Pastor Patrick back over here and have him try some of your concoctions.
I'm assuming everyone likes Nutella, so he probably like that, but some people don't.
It's hard to say. He's a different kind of guy. Who knows?
Who likes the Patriots?
Who loves the
That
Patriots?
was. It's hard to find
Did you
a
get to
fellow
watch that
Patriots
episode
fan.
last week?
Yeah.
It's hard
Him
to
and
find
Joey
one.
got way too excited.
We're
They broed
both
out.
fellow Boston
They bro out.
Boston
They did
lovers.
bro
We
out.
did. We hit it. It was nice.
I
We're,
felt
we're having
dis-
we're
I
having
felt
lunch this week.
disconnected.
Yeah.
I was like,
Having lunch and we're both eating New England clam chowder.
Yeah, we're having lunch this week. That's what
we're driving 7 hours.
You're gonna
to,
show up and we're gonna be doing our own podcast.
Talk
They're
about
gonna
Tom
be- they're gonna be-
Brady.
Don't no
They're gonna be-
refrain.
No, they're going to
Refrain.
be.
The big
worship-
Tom Brady
a
poster out
worshiping-
there. It's like, you guys okay? Yeah, man, we're fine. Don't
You
let
got your
us.
carpets out.
about
Tom.
Mecca.
Tom.
This is really good.
12.
Yeah. Wearing the merch.
Oh, salami and Nutella is good. All right, we ready for a Pod Bless segment?
Oh, let's do it.
Your heart.
Must have been the right
That
one.
was weird. All right, here we go.
Where does our Pod Bless come to us from this
Right,
week?
Florida,
Joey?
where they normally come from.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty crazy how many of these stories come from Florida. But this week,
Hang on, I got it.
you got it. We good? What happened?
He
Did you
tossed
throw-
a salami at Courtney.
Nice shot.
A lot of meat flying around.
Right? Like, all right. Police officer charged with quote incompetence after I saw that after accidentally shooting a driver with his own gun.
Ooh. I did
Oh,
see. I
did
did,
that just
I did
just
see the
salami
video,
fly through the
and
air?
he was being very cooperative and stuff.
Yes.
And they're like, "Oh,
Yes.
here, let me get that gun out of your pocket."
Yes.
And they
Bang.
shot him in the leg.
So
The
it's
cop was.
the cop shot a guy with his own gun on accident.
He was like, "I have a gun." And they're like,
Mexico
okay.
burst him.
Yes. Except it was in a, well, no, okay, we'll get into it. So a traffic stop in Florida ended in catastrophe when a man was accidentally shot in the leg with his own gun.
Did he die?
No. On Tuesday, January 21st, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Department released body cam footage of Jason.
It's not that exciting.
It's Arrington. Jason Arrington's arrest for running a red light. It happened on December 13th. According to a local news outlet, he was 39 years old at the time of the incident. The video shows that after he was pulled over, he told Officer Sean Lowry that he had Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
Yes, that he had a gun on him, which is in Florida. He was legal, so
Yeah.
Florida allows a person to carry a concealed weapon or firearm
And they
with
were
a
being
valid
cool-
license.
And they were being cool with him. They were saying, "Hey, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to make sure it's secure." Blah
Yeah.
blah blah. I saw the
Totally
body
cooperative.
cam, Yeah.
Just yeah, and like that's what you're supposed to do if you're legally carrying and you get pulled over. First thing you're supposed to do is say, "Officer, I have a firearm.
Yeah.
You know, what do you want me to do?" Sometimes they'll tell you just, "Hey, just don't move quick. You can keep it on you. It's fine."
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll take it off of you, which is
know.
what
Too
this.
many jokes. Too many jokes in my brain right now. I can't say.
Yeah, just refrain.
Sometimes they'll let you keep it. Sometimes they won't.
Yeah, and they
Realize
didn't let him
specific
keep it
outliers
for
in that.
whatever reason you want to apply to this. So they got him out of the vehicle.
I saw the body cam. I know why.
Yeah, and they got it. No, it was there. Might have been a little bit of profiling happening.
It's
here.
Florida. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they get him out of the car and they're trying to get this firearm off of him. So they thanked him for his honesty and they asked him to exit the vehicle for their safety and yours. Anytime they say my safety and yours,
It's
It's their safety.
it's escalated. By the way, like you're in the realm
It's so
of
they don't
bad
get
things happening.
canceled. Yeah.
The man then got out of his vehicle and did, as the officer said, stood by the car. The firearm was in a holster, which is how you should always carry. There are a lot of people, some people who don't carry in a holster. That's dangerous. Plexico burst. That's how you end up shooting yourself
You
in
know
the
that
leg.
story?
Yeah.
He was at a nightclub
It
and
was sweatpants on.
he dropped his gun through his sweatpants and went to catch it and pulled the trigger and shot himself in the leg.
It happens.
Yeah, the firearm was secured in a holster, and Officer Cardwell, another arresting officer, had difficulty removing it. When she was finally able to remove the firearm from the holster, and this is how they phrased it.
She removed the bullet from the chamber.
So no, dude, they go through some language gymnastics here to not say she pulled the trigger. She unintentionally placed multiple fingers inside the trigger guard of the firearm, causing the firearm to discharge.
Multiple finger. How many?
Maybe she had small hands.
Was
I
it
don't
a
know.
Desert Eagle?
Yeah, like the claw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they didn't want to say she pulled the trigger, so they wrote unintentionally placed multiple fingers inside the trigger of the firearm, causing the firearm to discharge. She pulled the trigger on accident.
My dude was ready though. Like
Yeah.
he had that one ready. Like
You should all, if you're
oh
going to
no, I'm
carry.
getting pulled over. Cock.
Well, if you carry, you should carry.
Yeah,
you should carry with one in the chamber
You
because
should, but
you don't have time to whatever.
You don't
Yeah.
want to get shot in the leg by the cop.
Well, hopefully cops know how to handle a firearm.
Right.
Apparently they don't.
Well, this one did not.
Sounds like Mr. Harrington's gonna be getting a lot of cash.
So
Yes.
rich.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
red light he ever ran in his life. Like
Yeah.
the cash money red light.
You run a red light and you get paid.
Yeah,
I
right.
love Florida.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
that
state.
reminds me, I still need to pay a speeding ticket from Christmas. Go ahead.
Oh, immediately after the gun goes off, the video shows him being escorted to the side of the road as police officers call for backup. They're lucky. He's lucky they didn't shoot him.
There was like 5 or 6 cops there.
Because like if one of them like well yeah, I mean like again, you know what I'm saying. In the minutes that
with
follow,
their gun.
I wonder if like
That would sting.
you ever
They're
like
here, let me. Oh,
gun, and they just kill him on the
Shots
side.
fired,
Like hey, you never know, man.
I heard a gun go off.
Yeah. There was the one cop that unloaded his magazine when an acorn fell on. Remember that?
I saw
We
that.
did that story
Yeah.
where the acorn fell on the
He
roof
had
of
the
his
guy
car.
cuffed. and,
Luckily, he
like,
couldn't shoot, and he missed him all those
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
And loaded his clip.
Yeah, did.
He did.
An acorn hit him in the back. He was like, oh,
No,
thought he got shot.
It hit the top of the car.
That's what it was, the
and
sound of
he
it.
thought that sound was a gunshot.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
you shouldn't be a cop.
He already
No.
had the guy cuffed and like sitting on the
Yes.
ground and just started shooting.
Yes, and he missed every shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
this
video-
guy definitely shouldn't be a cop.
If you listen to the video, the dude, you ever heard
Was it Paul
someone's
Blart?
have you ever heard someone's like panic voice, like when especially like a male panic voice when it gets like crazy high pitched, like total panic. And like you, sir, need a different
Don't
profession.
want to mess with high pitch cop.
I ever wonder, you like in this scenario, you ever have like you and a sibling or cousin or a friend, like you accidentally hurt them and you know they're hurt, but you're trying to talk them down. You're like, oh, it's not that bad. Like, don't tell mom.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this happened right here. One of the cops was like, hey, you're
it's-
probably fine, man.
It's a
Like,
flesh wound. It's
yeah,
okay.
we don't have to report this.
Stop complaining. Jeez.
Was that you the trigger or did I?
Yeah, right? How do we plant this one on him? What do we got?
Brett is.
Brett, did you get a hair? Who's Perry?
That's Claire.
Oh, Claire, hey.
Yeah.
Claire asked if you got a hair transplant.
And she-
And she also said that you're stinky.
She said it on Facebook and then on TikTok
Man,
too.
she's coming
Daggers.
at you on two different. All
Hey,
right.
you want to be on the show?
Yeah. In the minutes that follow, the officers attempt to help stop the bleeding before medical personnel arrive, and they took him to a hospital. And then this article is older than the one I read recently, where eventually the officer got fired
Of course.
because you have to get fired for that.
She was incompetent.
And there's gonna be like
Civil
legal,
backlash.
Yeah.
there's
Criminal.
The
got to be.
city's going to pay out a bunch.
I don't
Yeah.
know if she's criminally liable, but there's definitely
I think it was
negligence.
an accident.
But
I
you
know,
can be
but
criminally
still,
liable
yeah.
for like if there is negligence. That
You
is the
knew
thing.
there was a gun there.
Right.
You-
If they wouldn't have stopped him, he would have not been shot that day.
Yeah.
Or if they would have just
Yeah, but the
handled.
caveat to that is if he didn't run the red light, then he wouldn't have been stopped either.
Right.
If the officer knew how to handle a
But
firearm, you
running
don't
a
get
red light,
shot.
getting shot in the leg.
Yeah. Oops.
So in
beg
the
the
other
law.
article I read,
I mean, I
she
ran
said,
one on the way here, so
Yeah.
I didn't get shot.
The
Hey,
officer
that's how you got
said-
your ticket.
Oh, you didn't?
she said it was a complex holster, so it may have been one of the they make a. No, it couldn't have been that because they make holsters where instead of drawing up, you have to push down first and then up, and
Or
it
they make them
loads
with
around.
trick.
It
They
was
make
in his pocket. Though.
They make
Yeah.
a holster with a trigger too.
Yeah.
So, and
You
she
just
said she was
twist it.
using her non-dominant hand, which also may have caused it. But the officer, the police state officers didn't obviously take that as
Yeah.
a legitimate. Her supervisors decided to let her go.
Sad. Sucks.
Yeah, sucks for a lot of people. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Who do you bless in this situation?
it's
The
got to
cop
be
that got fired.
if we're using the you kind of did a dumb thing, then yes. If you're doing the person who got hurt the most from it, it's the dude that got shot.
I
But
think
or
also,
the city. Do you bless the city?
Florida,
Do you think he has to pay the
That's
ticket
gonna
for
have-
running the light?
do you think they still gave him a ticket?
Like, okay,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey, I understand you're going to the hospital. but here you go,
Hold on,
sir.
wait before you.
I guarantee you,
this.
they still got to take
It
it.
doesn't mean you admit to the crime.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
We'll drop the ticket if you don't sue us.
Okay.
You won't have to
You got me.
worry about
Hey,
that.
all right, let's level up here. All right, yeah.
I think we got to go with the guy that got shot, though.
it's got to be right.
Yeah, that-
like
I
he
mean-
I'm
did
going to say the
everything
city
right.
for gonna have to
I feel
pay
like
that
my
guy
voice is
millions
getting-
of dollars.
Oh, match with this.
Hey, y'all.
Like the dude did everything you're supposed to do. Oh, I also read that the police station changed their policy now.
Oh, good.
So if someone
not
is
to shoot somebody in the
With
All
their
right, guys,
own
no more
gun.
traffic stops. We need to stop shooting people.
that's Reno 911 all over it. Like, the new policy is that if you pull someone over and they're cooperative and they have a firearm, that they just let them,
Let him cook.
which is the
Right.
best thing to do. Like,
Right.
like if you're sitting in the car and you have
Unless
if I
they're
ever
being
carry,
aggressive.
it's right there, and like you're not going to be able to get to that very quickly.
And it's gonna be
I don't have
noticeable.
any priors like you. But there also could have been a tinge of some type of profiling here too.
Yes,
I've been pulled over with a firearm, and you tell the cop, hey,
You're supposed to.
yeah, I got a firearm.
again.
Yeah.
though,
And he says, the cop that I had was like, well, that's fine. You keep yours holstered, I'll keep mine holstered.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one too.
I said, deal.
Yeah, deal.
but yeah.
What about a bazooka, said Claire. Bazookas actually are legal. You don't need a special permit for that.
And Matt, yes, it is snowing on the podcast, but it was snowing when I arrived for the show as well.
True.
Let it snow.
Let us know.
Come on, guys.
So yeah, what was the guy's name?
Oh, hey,
Arrington.
Davis is on here. What's up, Davis?
What was the guy's name?
Oh man.
You're not Claire. He wasn't saying hi to you.
I'm allowed to say hi back to him though.
She's on Facebook now though, so maybe she's coming in on both TikTok
He
and Facebook.
shares a name with a third string quarterback in the NFL. Is he still in the NFL?
Arrington?
No, Davis Mill.
Joe
Remember he played for
Montana.
the Texans. Yeah,
I said Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
He's a quarterback, you idiot.
We got his name so we can bless him.
I'm trying.
Oh, I got to sneeze. Okay, I got it. Okay, riveting.
Jason Arrington. Jason
Derulo.
Jason Arrington.
Jason Arrington.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
And congratulations on that fat check.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out.
Oh,
Don't forget
man.
the guys that just made you famous.
Yes. Like, come on now. Like that. What a great way. I went to college with a kid who got hit by a postal truck,
Yeah,
and it paid for his like he literally said, he's like, I'm here free
that was
because
from-
my getting hit by a postal truck in a crosswalk.
What's he saying over here, Larry, from YouTube?
Larry Evans says another reason our line personal defense cannons, just like the forefathers intended. No complex holster issues.
That's true.
Tally ho, lads.
Do appreciate that comment,
Yeah.
Larry.
Larry's right. Yeah. The blunderbuss. He's like, hold on, I got a piece on me, and he pulls out a blunderbuss.
Officer, just so you know.
Yeah. You know, I keep that thing on me.
You never know.
Stay strapped.
Never know when you got to hunt a turkey. Because pilgrims.
Turns out they do ballistic testing on, like muskets and stuff, like
Yeah.
devastating.
I feel
Really?
like
The
we
damage
just
that they did.
insulted that guy.
Insulted him.
The guy that got shot?
Yeah.
Why?
We blessed his heart, sweetie. Exactly. It should have been the cop that got.
Well,
Let's do it over.
we've never recanted.
Okay, cop that lost
I'm
their
just-
job
I'm
and shot
teasing.
that guy? Noah?
Pod bless your
Thank you.
heart, sweetie.
Yeah, it makes you feel right.
Matt says, I'll take a minor deformity for sure. Wait, where
said
would
what?
you want to get shot? Oh, sorry. He said, I'd take a minor deformity for a fortune.
You can't
If-
feed a gremlin.
Here's the scenario. Here's the scenario. You're going to get shot somewhere.
Yeah.
But you're also, it's like this exact scenario. You're going to get a big fat check afterward.
Yeah.
Where are you getting shot?
Toe.
But
I don't know.
No, it has to be ankle or above or wrist or above.
I'm gonna
No
say-
hands.
Right here.
I think he's right. I think there's some shoulder meat there.
why not? Why would you not want to be shot in the butt?
People getting shot in the butt and having some problems with nerves in other areas close to that area that you don't want to have problems with.
I'll just work.
I would be afraid. I would be afraid it would go into my thigh. Like that would be
Where you have
Terrible main
major
arteries.
blood
Right.
vessels.
Yeah.
I'm thinking calf is the way to go here. Like
hard.
a
That would
through and
hurt.
through side by. But Colin, you might have it too. Like there's a lot of meat up here.
yeah.
Like not the lung, obviously. Like
Right.
above the lung.
Like a trap. or-
Yeah. Plus, you can
don't
show
know.
the scar off easy. You can be like, oh, check it out.
Yeah.
I got shot. Same kid that got hit by the postal truck
Yeah.
had a scar on it. Like, he was a larger guy. He had a little fat hanging down there. Yeah. No, FedEx. It's actually FedEx. But no, he was at a gun range with his brother when he was like 16. And the range was hot, but he didn't realize it. And he walked in front of his brother. And his brother shot him in the arm. And like accidentally.
I know
And
a
he had
lot-
a bullet hole. Like he had a wound, like a scar the
I know
size
a
of
lot
a bullet.
of guys that have BBs still lodged in their heads.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
playing BB gun wars.
Claire said, would you rather get tased or beat with a stick?
Tased.
Wait, how many times am I getting hit with a stick?
Enough.
You're getting beat.
Yeah, tased.
Tased.
The effects of the taser go away. Beat with a stick, you're bruised and
My
hurt.
luck though, they would tase me and I would die.
Oh, the ear.
Yeah.
That might be a good one too.
Get shot in the ear.
Yeah,
Like
trumping it.
That's why she said that.
Fight.
I knew a guy once that we had some tasers and pepper spray out, and they were like, "Hey, take a hit of this pepper spray," and they sprayed it in a styrofoam cup. And he's like, "What is it?" And they said, "Pepper spray." He goes, "Okay."
No.
yeah, that sucks. And he just put the cup down and was like, see you guys. And he just walked off. But he was like a monster of a man. Like, he was a brute.
Do you all remember the
Am I
kid?
a man?
What was his name? From camp,
Am I
and he showed up
monkey?
and he was telling everybody that he had been shot like 6 times.
I
You
don't-
don't remember that?
I
kid?
don't
Was
remember.
it Curtis Jackson?
Was it when we were at camp?
Yes.
Like, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I remember like just being a little kid and under the pavilion thing,
Dustin.
like him talking about that.
Dustin.
What was he, a little kid or was it Paco?
I'm not reading that
Was it
one.
Paco? Is that one kid? Robert?
Yes.
Wait,
The guy that was really dark complected and they kept was like, oh, he's a Mexican.
had he been shot?
Yes. He was from like a bad spot, I guess. But like I remember
He's from
him
up around here, up in Cincinnati.
Well, I
think.
remember him pulling up his shirt and showing everybody his
bullet holes.
bullet
Like
holes.
50 Cent over here? like,
Was it? Did they call him Rico?
been
or
hit with a few
Paco?
shells,
I think
not
it
a
was
walk with a
Paco.
limp.
Paco.
He got all the girls at church camp.
Yeah,
He did.
right.
For sure.
He was a funny kid.
Matt, it just happened, and he's gonna get paid.
And that kid actually married a girl from church camp.
Really?
Yeah, really
Good for
started
him.
dating from there.
Oh, also another thing from the story: the guy that got shot was already reporting to the news that he was unable to work. He worked at a packaging plant or something, and like
Nice.
that's my line too. I'm like, yeah, I can't
Yeah.
work.
Uh-oh. Like, automatically grab your neck. Oh,
Yeah,
my neck.
back. Like what?
Oh.
What are everyone's thoughts on the inauguration? Claire's starting.
You should have been here at the beginning of the show. We actually talked
We
about it
did
a
talk
little bit.
about that. Back it up a little bit and
Yeah.
watch it. It was that room is awesome. The rotunda of the Capitol building.
Big circular room.
Oh man, that like the
Isn't that a Toyota?
Rotunda. Yeah.
Toyota's on.
It was a good show.
You all right?
I think
Are we done?
My gum's wearing off.
Oh,
Get another piece.
I know, right? I don't want to waste it.
Be falling asleep.
Keep it for when I got to do laundry tomorrow.
I need to leave
Actually,
some in my car
Gym day. Yeah.
so I don't fall asleep when I drive. I even
Who's
tried
Jim?
Jim who?
it's called nose slap. Have you heard of that?
Oh, like the salt.
It's smelling salts, but in like a little tube.
Okay.
and they're
Oh, you
supposed
have
to-
those here?
I had some, but I've used
We
them
did
up.
it on the show.
But those never helped me. Like
Let me
I
clear-
need a
let me clear
stronger.
up my-
Oh, you're right. I don't have any more. I'm sorry. I'll get some more. I need
Elon
some better.
Salute.
stuff.
Probably not going to be sick by next
Elon
week.
salute. Claire is asking about what about Elon salute, where it looked like a
Oh,
Hitler salute.
I-
He was
his-
saying
my heart goes out to that. Is he literally was saying that as he did the like
Yeah.
my heart
And then
goes
I,
out.
I also saw a
Yeah.
clip where
Taylor Swift.
they showed Obama. They showed
Lots of people have done that heart
yeah,
to
Pelosi.
you emotion.
They showed everybody doing that exact same.
Not
Swift did it
everyone
too.
is a Nazi. People relax.
There's a lot, but not all.
But they're out there, but not everybody. Also, he's just not there enough.
oh, he's got
Like
Asperger's,
socially,
right? Or,
yeah, like socially, he doesn't
He's
pick
never
up
hungry.
cues.
yeah, it was-
Like,
he's always got burgers.
I find that hard to believe. The guy is a rocket scientist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what.
Yeah.
A lot of times people
Hyper
have,
focused on. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I'll buy it.
autism.
That's
Look,
that's how it works. I don't
That's
know.
how
how
Andy's
Albert Einstein was
Andy's
like that
got
too.
something in his brain.
Matt
that
get no
makes him
slap.
a
I'll get it
robot.
and we'll do it again. Like a Roman salute. Yeah, well, that's what they modeled the Nazi salute after. Is the Roman?
Yeah.
Well, actually, they modeled after the Italians. Mussolini was doing it. El Duce before that. I've been
Who was the
listening to
guy that was running as vice
dictators.
president with Kamala? He did it too in their when they were doing their campaign.
Waltz.
He was,
Tim Walz?
Yeah, he was doing that same
Yeah, that guy was weird. Why did she pick him?
thing. Who knows? Why
What
did,
a
they pick her?
odd-
Why did they pick her?
I-
So,
yeah.
Hey, nobody
picked her. Yeah, nobody picked her. What do you mean?
There's no freaking. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. It's done. It's over. It's done.
Church with
Drives me
lasers.
nuts.
But anyway,
Matt says it was an aggressive slip. It was aggressive. Claire starting it up at the end there. no.
hey, thanks for tuning in. God bless everybody.
Yeah.
Then you walk away.
Clicking my heels together.
If you like the show, check us out on all of our social medias. If you really like the show, tell a friend. If you like it, they'll probably like it too. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
Twitch.
TikTok,
It's not
Twitch,
Twitter, it's X.
X. I apologize, Elon. We're out on almost all the social medias.
You better.
If you like the show, tell somebody about it. We're on almost every Thursday at 9. And then we put it out on audio format too. So if you missed it and you want to listen to it in the car or while you're cleaning the house, you can do that.
If you have
Or-
any questions or anything too, you can write into our Facebook. You can write into any of the platforms that we use.
Yep.
Check all of our social medias. You can be a part of that.
do it.
But yeah, I think it's about all we got, right?
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys good?
You guys good? Anything on your hearts? All hearts
Oh,
cleared?
it's clear. Yeah. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
I'm RFK.
And I'm Colin.
And this is Pod Bliss.
On the mic, Pod Bliss taking flight. Joey, Josh, and Brett
Yeah, 'cause-
talking God all night. Class of
RFK, what do you need to tell us?
Bible stories, crew. Every episode, something fresh and new. Bibles on your feet, spreading light and glee. Joey, Josh, and Brett